welcome to Tai Chi at Home. The I Jin Jing, we've been doing that practice each week and adding an additional movement. And this week we are adding, if you thought lifting 1,000-pound sacks of rice was a challenge, this week we're adding pushing the mountain. But before we get started, I want to do the wood element theory Qigong, because we haven't really done it for the last few weeks, and before spring slips away and summer begins with the fire element, I'd like us to work the liver and gallbladder meridians for wood elements. So begin, heels touching, toes apart, then a little side step to your left. Your arms will float up. Float down, bending the knees, hands resting just above the kneecaps. Straighten back up with pressure up the front of your thighs. That's your liver meridian. Up your sides, the gallbladder. And then bending the knees, pressing inward to the organ area. And then releasing. Lift up. Feet back together. Step to the right. Arms float up. They float down. Coming up the front of the thighs, up your sides. And then pressing into that liver gallbladder area, inward, downward. Release. Float up. Float down. And one more time, left. Let's follow the breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. The thighs. Keep inhaling as you go up your sides. And then exhale, pressing in, down, release. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then finishing with to the right. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, pressing inward, downward, release. Inhale up. Exhale down. Then I like to close with placing your feet about a little bit further than shoulder width, taking a deep breath. Inhale, grabbing a big ball, external chi, and then slowly pressing that chi down through the body. Exhale, clearing out. And then closing with placing the hands on your dantian. And relax. So the I Jin Jing, muscle tendon changing classic. Once again, we start with feet, heels together, toes apart. The first movement, way 2, presents the pestle. Begin, little side step left, feet about shoulder width, arms float up, palms pressed together, settle into the heart. Lift palms up. Extend them out to the sides. Palms stretched, facing outward. Bend the knees, the elbows sinking. Standing back up, press outward, fully extended. Palms up, back to the front. Fingertips turn into fingertips. Go behind the head and press overhead, big stretch. Going into the 4 seasons, we'll start with spring. Bend the knees, the body fully relaxed, arms crossed. Come up, opening arms up. The summer. Spring. I meant autumn. And then finally winter. This time coming up, leading with the thumbs, palms pressed together. Second movement, pluck a star, exchange a star cluster. Throw the hands outward, turn, palm close to the face, a backward leaning bend. Back to the front, Arms up. One hand to the small of the back. Turning to one side. Palm to the face. Lean back. Take that hand up overhead. Exchange a star cluster. You're gazing up. A side bend. Come back down. Exchange hands. The other hand up. Side bend. Third movement, beauty. Fair maiden combs her hair. Take that hand, wrap it around the head. Exchange hands. And around the head. You can do these moves several times each. We're just going to do once or twice. Flying like a crane, bend the knees, floating down, the fingertips coming to touch. Come up. Flying like a crane. Coming up. Palms pressed together, settle into the heart. Lifting 1,000-pound sacks of rice. Take your hands out, make two fists. Place them in the lower back and then come up the top as high as you can. Come around the front and then pressing downward, bending the knees, going down. Take both hands, make fists, come up, your back as high as possible. Come around to the front and down. Lifting 1,000-pound sacks of rice. Come up. The next movement, dragon rolling in the clouds. Bending forward, slowly interlocking the fingers, going down as low as you can, palm facing the ground. Swing slightly to your right, and then turning left. Hands extended. Go up, overhead, then using the body, turning on an axis, and then down the other side. Rocking past center, then going to your left. Come up. Hands overhead. And down. Once again, rock past center. And then come back. Palms pressed together. So with the movement we're adding this week, pushing the mountain. Take your hands and make the L shape just like we do when we're shooting the bow and arrow. Make the L shape. Spread them out to the outside of the chest, and then press forward, palms forward, bending the knees. Come up, palms pressed together, and back into, settle into the heart. Make the L shape, extend out, press forward. So this is a very good exercise for the lungs. Come up, settling into the heart. So let's take a deep breath in as we pull the hands to the sides of the chest. Deep breath in and then breath out as we press forward, pushing the mountain. Inhale up. Keep inhaling as you expand the chest, and then exhale, pressing forward, pushing the mountain. Inhale up. Exhale, pressing forward. And then in closing, palms together, into the heart. Lift palms up, extend them out. Left heel against right, hands float down to close. Place your hands on your dantian. Sheshe.